Hello and welcome back. Your Health is Wealth with Dr. Akoury. As you know, my name is Akoury. I am a pediatrician by training. I trained in pediatric cancer, and then I become an emergency room doctor. And then 10 years later, I decided to understand more about the holistic approach to medicine. And I've been very blessed because since that long journey in medicine, I became who I am today. I'm very grateful to be who I am because now I can help you. I can coach you. And my experience in medicine is going to help me help you. And at AWAREmed Health and Wellness Resource Center, where I practice, where I'm the founder, I have developed several programs that are all natural programs. They're all going to address different issues in your body, whether it's body pains, body aches, cloudiness of your brain, fibromyalgia, addiction, cancer, stroke, autism, but we only treat people at the cellular level. We address the spirit, we address your mind, we address your body. We're your voice. I'm here to teach you everything I can so that you can become the CEO of your own health. I mean, there's so many information out there, and I want you to be able to discern what's right from what's wrong. There's so much information about detox, and that's going to be the focus of my talk today. And there's so many supplements that you can buy about detox. But if you don't understand how to safely detox, you can endanger your life. Detox is a wonderful thing to do, but if you do the wrong detox, you're going to be a problem. And what do you detox from? You don't have to be just an addict to detox. You have to detox regularly. Your liver detoxes you on a regular basis almost every single day. But if you're loading the liver with so much more, then you're not able to deal with the toxic load. So my job today is to address these loads, teach you more about what are toxins, how can you identify them, how could you find them, how can you read about them, and how can you avoid them. You've got to learn to avoid them. When you avoid them, you're happier. But even if you don't avoid them, you still have to deal with them. And I'm going to give you all the information that would help you to do that. But also I'm going to talk to you about how to detox your body, how to detox your mind, how to detox your spirit. Because you're not only detoxing your body, not only detoxing your liver, you're also detoxing your spirit. You also have to detox your mind. You also have to learn how to eliminate. If you don't know how to do that, then detox could be very unsafe. So teaching you and helping you and coaching you on detoxing the proper way is the only way that would be safe. So today I'm going to have a huge show that will discuss the detoxification of the body, the detoxification of the spirit and of the mind. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, I do have an office, and my office is on 4710 Oleander Drive. I do have a newsletter. You can subscribe in my newsletter. In my newsletter, we talk about different issues, and we're going to focus this week, the week that we present on TV, the TV show with you on detox. We're going to have a newsletter on detox, and we're also going to have a blog on detox. And so take advantage of that and understand how to safely detox. Just going to the store and buy a detox kit is not the answer. So first of all, I want to tell you, what are the toxins? A lot of times, a lot of the food we eat are loaded with toxins. If you eat food that is made with genetically modified plants, that is dangerous because that is a toxin. If you drink out of plastic, that plastic becomes estrogens. That is the toxins, and you need to get rid of it. Now, if you are buying food or makeup, you've got to learn how to read the labels, because if you are not able to identify what's toxins versus what's not toxin, then you get yourself into a higher toxic load that is beyond what your body can deal with. So to me, I want you to learn how to understand detoxification. So first segment of detoxification is to identify the toxin. Second part of detoxification is to learn how to avoid them. Third, even if we don't avoid them, how can we rid our body from them? So we have to have a healthy liver. Part of what I'm going to teach you is to understand how the liver works. The major detoxification center in the body is your liver. So if you don't really learn how to detoxify the liver, you're in trouble. So I'm going to show you the food that helps you detoxify the liver, the supplements that would help you detoxify the liver. I will make you understand there is a phase 1 detoxification. There's a phase 2 detoxification. If you enhance phase 1 and you don't enhance phase 2, you end up being more toxic. So if you do not understand how things work, you're going to end up having major problems. And one of the things with detoxification is the headaches that you can get. But let me tell you, this show is loaded with information, and you can have more information about us very soon. And before too long, before the end of the show, the next segment after the break, we're going to introduce a very important guest and a very dear friend of mine, and that's Jillian Maas Backman. And she is really going to talk to us about also detoxifying the spirit, because without detoxifying the spirit, we cannot detoxify the body. Now, it is my pleasure in a very short time to talk to you about Jillian Backman. So I'll see you after the break. Talk to you later. Love you.
Bioactive silver hydrosol is the best product for immune support. It's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, and safe enough for children. It can be used to prevent colds, flu, and stressful conditions. A natural germ killer of any sort, its function for the body is amazing. Silver hydrosol is available only at AWAREmed Health and Resource Center.
Hi, and welcome back to your show, Your Health is Wealth with Dr. Akoury. I hope you had a lot of fun with us today, and I hope you have learned that detoxification really is a very important thing, and then we can detox safely or detox unsafely, and we are going to be very, very blessed because today we're going to also be talking about detoxing the spirit and the mind, not just the body, because if you detox just the body, you will not achieve success. So we need to talk about detoxification of the spirit and the mind, and now we have a great opportunity for me to introduce to you a very important guest and a very special guest, a person who is an authority in understanding the spirit and the mind beautifully, and she can help you and coach you through by teaching you how to really learn to listen into your spirit and detox your spirit and detox your mind. And it's my pleasure to introduce via Skype Jillian Maas Backman, a public figure, an author, and a very well-recognized radio show host. And she is here to talk to us about Your Health is Wealth with Dr. Akoury, and she's going to talk to us about how to detoxify our spirit from bad thoughts. Jillian, how are you? How great to have you again.
Yes, thank you for having me back. I'm excited about this topic. It's important.
Well, I am so glad that you're back, and I am happy that you're with us. I want you to do me a favor. People don't understand that you can detox your body, but also you can detox your spirit, and you can detox your mind. Let's start with detoxing your mind. What do we mean by that? You told us about detoxing your mind, and I know we're talking about that. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, when you start detoxing the whole body, everything's going to be infected, you know, including the mind, the body, and the spirit. And the mind starts giving those thoughts off that maybe are not the most healthiest of thoughts that people have from their past, from their future, where they think they're going. So it affects the whole body system. And I don't think people pay attention to the soul part as much as they do the mind and body part.
I have to agree with you, but some of them don't even know about the mind part. And, you know, we have to start with what they understand first. And we understand the body because we can see it. We understand the mind. We understand the body because we can feel it, we can see it. But we understand the mind because we are human beings and we understand there's a brain and a mind. It's harder to understand the soul. Let's start with what they understand. I talked to them about the body. Now, could you talk to them about bad thoughts or mind issues that they can detox? And maybe you and I can help them learn how to really detox from those.
When you start detoxing, you get what's called a rebound effect of the soul voice, that inner knowing inside of yourself. What happens is you have to separate your thoughts between a mindful thought and a soul thought. Even the soul doesn't have a voice, but it has an inner knowing. It has an inner feeling. So when you talk about mind thoughts, you have to think the bad things are coming from the mind. I'll tell you one clue that everybody can pay attention to, doctor. The soul never gives you bad thoughts, ever.
But you know, we're blind to the soul. We're blind, we're numb to the soul. But we know we have to, in order for us to reach out to the soul, we have to remove the cloud. There's a lot of cloud. And, you know, my viewers need to know how to tap into the soul. You know, there is religious belief, there is faith, and we don't really want to tell them that those are not important. Those are very important. However, we also need to make sure they understand how to tap into the soul. And it's the inner voice. Tell us about that inner voice.
Here's a clue that everyone can use out there. When you start detoxing your body, your soul's going to go with it, like we're talking about. So usually your dreams will skyrocket. They will be different kind of dreams, maybe more wild, more vivid, things that you've never thought about before because they've been so suppressed or in an unhealthy state.
Yes.
So people can really start the dream state and look at what's coming through there. My suggestion to you is that you take a journal and you write down during the evening or, you know, first thing in the morning, these thoughts that are coming through. Then what you want to do is on a same piece of paper, you want to write some of those thoughts that are coming through the mind that maybe aren't as healthy as you want them to be. Lay them on top of each other. When you start doing that, you'll see there's a complete difference between your soul thought and things that are coming through the spirit and your mind. People get that confused. They don't know what their minds is saying to them because they've been so, as you put it, fogged up, can't pay attention to what they're thinking.
We have to remember that we are under attack because we are under the pressure of pleasing, the pressure of fitting in. We're adapting to everyone, so we have turned off the voice that is the inner voice, which is the really a beautiful voice that is there, but we have suppressed it. Now, when you talked about dream, I'm so excited that you mentioned that, but part of the detoxification system is to eliminate. And you cannot eliminate unless you have cathartic system, which means get it out. So the dream is a way to, is a cathartic system. It's like a baptism. Is you clean it out because it's coming out. So this is a great thing. I'm so glad that you brought this up, that a lot of time when we start detoxing the body, we at the same time are helping the spirit, the mind and spirit to detox because we dream. So I love that, and I appreciate you for making people aware that during the detox system, they may have higher dreams. What else would you want to tell them to be, how to tune in? What else can they tune in? They're waiting to hear from you.
The other thing is that when we have that inner voice, and let me make it clear, I believe everyone has the same opportunity to use that own empathic thought or intuitive thought they have inside their body. When you are at a level of unhealthiness, we walk away from that inner voice. And what happens when we start detoxing, doctor, it starts exploding. In other words, it's a rebound effect. You may be picking up on things from people, surroundings, getting your own inner knowing that you have basically put down to the bottom. So expect a rebound effect. Expect it to explode. And a lot of times people are overwhelmed by it. That's what sends them back into being in an unhealthy state, because it's very clear. When you get soul messages or empathic thoughts for yourself, they are very cut and dry. So people know what they're supposed to do. And so it's kind of hard because a lot of times it goes against the grain of what you've been doing.
That is correct. So really what we have to understand, that a lot of the information that you can get about detoxification of the body, you can get it from that book, Beyond the Pews. And, but also I want to make sure that everybody understands that detoxing is a beautiful thing that happens on a regular basis. Unless you detox, you cannot really take any more toxins. And then your body becomes kaput. Kaput means unable to perform. And a state of chaos begins. So really, detoxing of the spirit and the mind and the body is a very important thing. And it does happen every day, regardless of whether we want to or not. The only reason why we're not able to efficiently detox, that's the only reason you're not able to efficiently detox, if the toxic load that you are exposed to is way beyond your body can do. What we're asking you, both me and Jillian, is to tune in to your inner voice. Tune in to your inner power. Tune in your inner universe, where you can find power, when you can find wisdom, when you can find hope, because you have all that. It's all innate. You're suppressing all these beautiful things every single day. And that's what Jillian is trying to tell us. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Jillian?
It is what I'm trying to tell you. And a lot of times when you talk to people that go into detox, they'll give you the answer, doctor, that they'll just say, I don't know. I just have this feeling inside of me that's telling me it's time to detox and get healthy to a different state. Well, I think people get confused on understanding that is our soul voice. Yeah. That is our spirit, because a lot of times when you ask somebody why.
I have to agree with you, and I really am so excited that you have shared all this knowledge to everyone, that they can tap into the power of spirit, they can tap into the power of mind and the body and detox safely. And I am so excited that you came and visited with us, and I really appreciate you for being on the show, Jillian. I really would hope to see you again one more time, and many more times, so that you can help people restore with me the spirit and the mind and the body. And thank you, Jillian. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Take care. See you later.
Thank you.
Now, everyone, I want to tell you, I'll see you later after the break. I hope you enjoyed the break, and I hope you tune in to your mind and spirit and body and understand that you have power and you can do it. Tune in to AWAREmed Health and Wellness Resource Center. Tap into the system that we're giving you. Come to 4710 Oleander Drive. Sign up to our newsletter. Come back and see us anytime. AWAREmed, after the break.
Bioactive silver hydrosol is the best product for immune support. It's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, and safe enough for children. It can be used to prevent colds, flu, and stressful conditions. A natural germ killer of any sort, its function for the body is amazing. Silver hydrosol is available only at AWAREmed Health and Resource Center.
Hi, and welcome back to your show. Your Health is Wealth with Dr. Dalila Akoury. From AWAREmed Health and Wellness Resource Center, we're always going to give you the best of the best information. We are located on 4710 Oleander Drive. You can have 15-minute free consult with us, discuss anything from addiction and natural recovery treatment programs, treatment for cancer in an integrative and natural way, fibromyalgia to be treated without pain medicine or drugs, how to treat you from pain without having to give you too many drugs and destroy your body. So we're here to restore your body, restore your mind, restore your health in a natural way. Restore your hormones, restore your cognitive function, your vitality. If you feel weak and down, you can call us at 843-213-1480. We're here for you. We're the voice, your voice. I'm here for you. I'll help you. I'll coach you to get the best. Please tune in to our show anytime, because we're going to be talking a lot about things that would help you at home and that help you today. So we were talking about detox, and I hope you enjoyed that wonderful segment with Jillian. Jillian really, in her book, has addressed a lot of things that would be very important to you. Her book, again, is Beyond the Pews, and it really is beyond the pews, because you can find a lot of things that would help restore your mind, restore your body, restore your spirit, and detox them too, because we've got to detox. And detox really is not just a bodily thing. It's not just your body that needs to be detoxed. You need to be detoxing the mind. You need to be detoxing your spirit. Because if you have bad thoughts, they're going to destroy you as fast as I can try to help you with physical things. If you have a problem with fear, it really starts a cascade of the fight and flight response and gets your cortisol level so high. And then it really chases down a lot of the healthy things, and your liver cannot deal with all this. So I want to explain to you the principle of detox. So we first talked about detoxing the spirit and tuning again to the inner power, the power of hope, the power of love, the power of abundant hope and giving. Then you tap into the power of the mind and really try to select your thoughts. Think about the positive things in your life. Add love to your story. Add more hugging. Add more beautiful thoughts. Stay away from negative people. If you have a person who always makes you feel bad, stay away from them. Love them, but stay away from them. Stay away from bad thoughts. Stay away about bad movies. Stay away about terror and bitterness. And get rid of bitterness. There is nothing that will destroy you more than bitterness. So if you have bitterness against anyone, stay away from that, because bitterness causes cancer and causes stroke and causes diabetes. Also, if you don't detox healthy, it could be unsafe. You can develop headaches. You can develop stomach pain. You can develop body aches. So you really need to understand to tune into your body. And be careful with buying stuff over the counter or even from a health food store unless you understand how it does work. You need to understand how the liver works, and you need to understand there is several phases to detoxification. Not only do you have several phases for detoxification, but you have to have a good elimination system in order for you to detoxify the proper way. So I want you to understand that you have to learn to tune into your body. You have to have your inner eyes be focused on the inside of you to fix you. So understand the liver importance. We need to give stuff for the liver. We need to really support the liver. We need to also understand that detoxification is a whole system. If you don't really eliminate properly, if you're not pooping 3 times a day, you're not going to be able to detoxify properly. So make sure that you understand that detoxification is a very serious business. And not only people who are addicts need to detoxify, but every single one of us need to detoxify. We need to detoxify on a regular basis. We need to drink lots of water in order for us to detoxify. Do not believe it's 8 glasses of water per day that would work. That is just still the same mentality, the one size fits all. Not every one of us deserves the same amount of water. It depends on how old you are. It depends on how overweight you are. It depends on how slim you are. It depends on what you're eating. If you're eating dry food, you really need to drink more water. If you're eating food that is moist and vegetables, you eat less water. So as a general rule, half your body weight in daily should be water. but you also be mindful of elimination. If you're drinking a lot of water, but you're also drinking a lot of tea, tea are diuretics. When you drink a lot of tea, you lose a lot of water, so you dehydrate. Remember, you cannot cleanse unless you have enough water. The water is washing the body. So you cannot really detox unless you drink adequate amount of water. Remember, water is your friend. You need to learn to water your tree, water your plant, and water your body. Remember that. So remember, we talked about spirit detoxification, mind detoxification, liver detoxification, bowel detoxification. We talked about elimination. You cannot detoxify unless you learn how to eliminate. You have to be careful. You have to understand that your body has a kind of a system, and you need to tune into the system. You cannot even detoxify unless you sleep properly. So sleep hygiene is part of the healing part. So understand, detoxification is so important that you cannot, it's a maintenance. It's like your house. If you don't clean it, it smells, it's bad, it's ugly. You want to clean your body. You want to clear your mind. You want to clear your spirit. You want to be engaged. You want to tune in. You want to eliminate. You want to learn to eliminate. Now, at AWAREmed, Health and Wellness Resource Center, we have the means to teach you about the right food for detox, the right sleeping pattern for detox. We can help you. You can call us at 843-213-1480. You can email us at nurse@awaremed.com. You can, become members in our newsletter, and you'll get a lot of information, a lot of diet things, a lot of instructions. So don't take advantage of this. Send us questions. Do not invest in you. You deserve a healthier life. You deserve better. You deserve a lot more than you think you do. And invest in you. Your health is wealth. It's really wealth. Your health is wealth with Dr. Akoury. And you take advantage of that. Take advantage of my offers and call us. Do not hesitate. I hope you enjoyed our show. I hope you enjoyed our show with Jillian, Maas Backman. And I hope you can buy her book. And I hope you don't hesitate to call us. Well, it was a pleasure to have you with us today. And I hope this show today was very helpful and that you learned a lot. And come back for more. We love you. See you later.